everyone, it's Ghost here and welcome back to episode 14 of Minecraft Creative, and today we are building a cat cafe because we can't do everything that's like super spooky. You've got to do something that is a bit more all year round, even though this is going to be an entirely Halloween focused town at the end of this. Now what I kind of realised a few days after recording this was I just needed to let the weather cycle play through because, as you will notice in a lot of the videos, it just keeps on snowing, and I didn't fix this until after recording all of the footage for the videos this month. I think we have every video recorded for this month, which means I can start work on November, so don't worry, you won't be seeing any November builds in backgrounds. There will be one video in a couple of weeks' time, I think, where you will see the background of one thing built that shouldn't technically be there at that point, depending on whatever order I decide to release the videos. Anyways, I have been watching Jet Lag. Jet Lag's great. Like, I'm a geography student, but we don't really learn about countries, as I've discovered. So, also, it's a great way to procrastinate recording this voiceover. That's what I did yesterday. In other news, I've managed to get a calendar that basically gives me from November through to December next year. So I have like 14 months worth of calendar to be able to plan out videos well in advance. Basically, I've started planning through to December. So if you have ideas for Christmas builds that I can do, please tell me. Like, I desperately need ideas in advance because last year I don't think we did any Christmas builds. However, going back to the Halloweeny build, we are doing the cat cafe as prior mentioned. That was not grammatically correct, but we don't care about that. I'm using mangrove, acacia, I think that's calcite for the floor, and obviously glass. I don't work with mangrove wood that much, to be fair though, it's kind of only come out more recently, as I'm sure you're aware. I guess it's not recent, but for me, I don't particularly change up colour palettes for builds a lot, so a lot of what this Halloween town is me trying to change up colour palettes, roof styles, build style, etc., and breaking away from doing symmetrical builds, like this build. Obviously, it won't be a cat cafe without cats, and they won't be in for another little bit, but I mean, what do you expect? It's a cat cafe. Now, I discovered that I actually really liked this roof style, and I believe I use it later on in another video that will be coming out a bit later into the month. Somehow I managed to get exactly enough videos planned to include an upload on the 31st of December. Let's go. So that is great news. It means I don't have to record loads of other things, and obviously, as I said, it's going to be busy the next few months. I do want to start streaming again soon, but when I'm actually going to be able to remember to say, oh yeah, I'm going to stream is another question. Maybe this Tuesday. So make sure to go follow my Twitch, that is linked below, and if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe because plenty of spooky content this month, and also we're going to have normal content for a month, and then Christmassy content. I can't wait to have my Christmas skin back. It's one of my favourite things about Christmas now. I get to have a really cool skin for Minecraft. I think I've talked about the Halloween skin before, so we won't do that again. But here I was trying to come up with an idea for the inside, and I went, you know what, let's throw in another wood, let's use oak. And then we used copper and some cyan wool for the kind of chairs, and I can't remember, is that warped wood? Yeah, that's the warped wood. I used a warped wood fence. And then again with the copper, because I don't use copper that much. I don't know why, I like copper now. It's a cool one. It makes your buildings look like they have age if you use it on the outside. And then I clearly got distracted and didn't know what to do. Then I got the cake. Because it's a cafe. No, I didn't fill the barrels. I would if this was going to be like an actual functional world. Then I added the cats and started naming them. So we have cranberry, which is that one. Custard. Who else do we have? Diplodocus. Caffeine. And did we have one called Chaos? Yeah, we had one called Chaos. Then I had to fill a hole back up on the floor because I was an idiot and broke one. And then I started trying to add things for the cats because you've got to give them entertainment. So I added them a little bridge to get between the two areas that I don't advise humans use. And then I went outside, tried to make a cat ears on a sign, wrote cat cafe, And I think I then put a little smile, but I was debating a lot here. Well, I do realise that, oh, we're actually nearly at the end of the video. Yeah, so goodbye everyone, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Signs look a little weird.